Alright, I'm going to whack off my cock. Welcome back to Yahtzee Tries, in which I review games, much as I do in my regular review series, but without as much promise of commitment, much like my relationship with your mum. There was nothing sparking my curiosity more than Palworld, the new Pokemon-esque indie sensation that's taken the internet by storm. There, that looks exactly like my hair. What is this thing, and why is it making noises at me?
Oh, just like craft a pickaxe, a normal axe.
Oh, that was a terrible animation transition, wasn't it? Yes, great camera placement too. I love conversing with characters' belly buttons. Are you a stone I can pick up? No. Are you a stone I can pick up? No. And what sparked my curiosity most is that very little of the heated discourse surrounding Palworld actually addresses what Palworld is, as in how it plays as a game. All the conversation around it seems to focus mainly on complaints that it's ripping off Pokemon, and how amusing it is that you can give an assault rifle to a Snorlax. Oh, I think these chickens are mad at me now. I only punched one of them once. Okay, help me out here. I've made a pickaxe. Where the fuck is it? Yes, I want to throw my balls at chickens. Okay. I have one Pokeball.
You have none.
I have no Pokeball. I didn't think he'd just throw it away. It's one of those trends where talking about the game is more the trend than the actual game is. A sure sign of Flavour of the Month syndrome, which makes me concerned everyone will have stopped playing it by the time this video actually goes out. Call me Colonel Sanders, bitch. Haha! I've got a cock in a ball. Now you're mine. Now do my bidding.
But what do you want him to do?
I don't know. I didn't think this far ahead. Is there something I can do with this corpse? He
says no.
Excuse me, I'm going to smash this sheep around the head. Oh. Starting shit, are we? After all that, it didn't take me long to conclude that it's strange that people are wasting energy accusing it of being a Pokemon knockoff when there's a hell of a lot more mileage in calling it an Ark Survival Evolved knockoff. Now I can only do a little sort of humiliating catwalk dance. Quick, hide the evidence of my crime.
Where are you taking him?
I don't know, I want to see what he'll do. Do something. Okay, what? Teamwork. Me and my catty friend. Smashing rocks till all the days. Stick, stick, stick. Stick, 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 stick. Yeah, all crafting survival games will hit similar notes in that you spend the first few hours running around punching trees, but even with that in mind, the similarities are uncanny. The environments look the same, right down to the mysterious glowing tower in the distance. Even the GUIs look similar, and are similarly terrible, with hundreds of tiny details sprinkled across the screen and important button prompts, small, barely noticeable, and clashing with the background.
Did you notice you got a little special ability with your little friend? That fluffy
no, because this interface is dog shit. Oh, are you dead? Don't be fucking dead. Oh, I can raise my stats. I wouldn't have noticed, because this interface is hot dog shit. You're isolated from your fellows, and that was your last mistake. Oh no, your projectile attack clipped into the wall. What are you going to do now? There's barely any context to speak of beyond do the things it says to do in the objective list, and while I don't give a whole lot of credence to the accusations that it exploits AI-generated content, it certainly has the vibe of a game an AI might generate if you fed it a bunch of really popular games and told it to cobble them together into something that would appeal to fans of none of them. Well, is fire weak to stick? Does Fluffy beat Fluffy? Well, stick beats everything, I suppose. Well, I'm not sure what the game expects me to do with these PAL fluids. Put them in the box because I don't fucking want them on my person when the police arrive. It's mostly Ark Survival Evolved meets Pokemon, but there's also a heavy Breath of the Wild vibe in the environment and the musical stings, and little sprinklings of Fortnite and Genshin Impact when you run into gunfights with human enemies.
Oh look,
we found the magenta in this game. This was a sort of recon operation, and what I'm seeing is I shouldn't have come here with just a stick. I don't know what that is, but I kind of want to eat it. Oh, there you go.
Memo.
Oh, ragdoll physics. Every now and again, you still make me laugh. And this doesn't strike me as a happy polyamorous relationship. The cartoonish creatures against the generically realistic environment look like what happens when you mod My Little Pony characters into Skyrim. Cannot use a bed without a roof? Oh, piss off, game.
And then we sleep al fresco? Does that count? Did you just gamer it? Oh my god.
Just call me Captain Speedrun. Bullshit magic ball on me. I'll use my bullshit magic ball on you. Here's something I owe you. Oh no, you're 35.
After all this.
What? It's an affectionate nickname. The point where monster gathering meets base construction is probably the most interesting part, and I suppose I could see myself getting into this if after a while it turns into me overseeing a construction site full of toiling beanie babies while I sit behind a desk yelling at them like J. Jonah Jameson. But I think the most relevance Palworld has is as a sign that people are apparently really fucking starved for decent Pokemon games. We've got a lot of work ahead of us today. Shake a fucking leg. I ain't doing this for my fucking cardio. I'll show you fucking work.
Yeah, throw him in there. Let him know.
That's work.
It does that.
Do like me. I'll bloody sod you then. Yeah, that patch of grass over there really needs your attention.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be fucking kidding. The last few official ones have been painfully bland, and Game Freak and Nintendo need to stop taking their audience for granted, because apparently all it takes to make them stray is the promise of a Snorlax with a gun. I can't wait till I have to gather plant leaves to create fibre. Yeah, well, you know what they say. You either die a hero, or etc. Earlier things I saw were stones, but this in particular felt like a stone that will become stones I can have. Mm-hmm. Where's those chickens? I've got a bone to pick. Well, the success of this does say one thing to me, and that's that people feel underserved by the Pokemon that's officially licensed.
I did hear that, yeah.
Because the recent Pokemons have all had this air of low effort about them. Even I took one look at the last major Pokemon game. Or was it Sword and Shield? I thought, that looks like crap. Do the thing that cats do. Well, never fucking mind, apparently. Well, back to the grind.